What's up, guys? We're headed to the airport right now. I was going to take you along yesterday when we were doing our little film session at the track, but we got a little busy just going on and off the racetrack a lot, so didn't really get to film much. But today you're going to come with me on the way to the to Indianapolis. We're headed to the USPKS finale. Our test weekend is the week before, and that's what we're going to right now. And then we go in for the next week, which is the USPKS final. And then we've got some other things on the way home. We're going to be picking up a new trailer. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. But instead of just bringing you guys along for one day, I figured I'd just kind of take you along on this whole trip here. It's going to be maybe a little bit of a longer video, but you get to see what it's like as a professional karting driver, going to one of these national races. It's, a little bit different than most people because we are here for 2 weeks. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do and a lot of jobs that I have. So yeah, come along with me. We just landed our layover in Charlotte right now. It's just one of those weird flights where we just had to get a layover. So right now we're going to try to go to the lounge, which is something I upgraded to this year. So a little bit more fancy travel days. It's helped out a lot. I mean, I spent a lot of days in the airport anyway, so it's good to actually get the chance to relax at some of these places. So we'll pick up some food, and then we have our connection in like an hour or so. So just another day at the airport. So we made it to Indianapolis finally. We are going to meet somebody else on the team, and then we're going to get an Uber, go back to the hotel, and then bright and early tomorrow we start testing with the team. We got a lot of drivers, so it should be a fun week. I think it's like 11:35 right now, so we'll probably get to the hotel around 12:10. Nah, later than that. It's going to be like 1 in the morning by the time we get back. But we'll probably get a couple hours of sleep, and then we'll get it tomorrow. Let's see.
Housekeepers did get to it, but if there's anything in there that you see that
Just got to the track this morning. We are setting things up. We've got quite a bit of drivers today for testing. So we're gonna go out today and drive with some of the customers and get everything worked out and just getting our daily stuff done. Practice starts here in a couple hours. So we're at Newcastle this weekend. Fun track. A lot of different things, to think about here. There's all this rubber patches and stuff, and with the way the tires have been going these last couple races, tracks have been rubbering up quite a bit, and I haven't really raced this track rubbered in a long time, so I really hope it rubbers up. It's really fun when it gets like that, and all those rubber patches, like you see here. These all get pretty grippy, and so yeah, it just changes a lot how we drive. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a test weekend. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to document, just because we really just drive a lot. So I'm just going to be doing a lot of laps. So I'll try to get as much as I can, talk to you guys as much as possible. But yeah, let's see how today goes. So here we are, day 3 of testing in Newcastle. When we're doing these tests, we just do a lot of laps. I mean, yesterday we did 100, the day before we did 100. And around Newcastle, that's a lot of laps. I mean, the track here is over a mile long, so you know, you're doing over 100 miles a day. So a little sore, to be honest with you, because I mean, I do laps at Orlando a lot, so I kind of got the, you know, where to feel sore. You know, those muscles are good, but here it's just a little different. Good testing so far. It's supposed to rain a little bit today, so hopefully we get a little bit of, you know, some rain practice in for next week. Kind of in the championship next week. We have an outside shot, but it's always good to be prepared, even with the outside shot. You know, you never know what can happen. So. So that is it for testing. We did it 3 days testing here at Newcastle. Yeah, I mean, it was good test. It kind of rained on this last day. You can kind of see the clouds are pretty gnarly behind me. But yeah, I mean, it was a good couple days of testing. We got to try some things and got to get some laps in the rain as well, which is always good. But now we go to a couple days off. Just, you know, maybe go golfing, chilling at the hotel. Yeah, I got some stuff to do on my computer, some videos to edit. So yeah, we'll get to that, and then it's race weekend, and that's always you know, a little bit extra of a challenge. We have a lot of drivers, and so it's just going to be a lot of work. Busy week, and the competition is pretty close. So yeah, I'm anticipating it being a pretty tight weekend, and yeah, hopefully we can come out on top and get some good momentum going forward towards the Super Nats and Rock Vegas. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, and yeah, we'll see what we do tomorrow. Today we're gonna go golfing. We kind of decided last night that it's a little better than staying in the room all day. You guys are gonna watch me golf today, which is pretty bad, because I don't know what's better, is my fabrication skills or my golfing. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, it's better than sitting in the room all day, I guess, and staying in bed. So I'm a little sore from yesterday, so that's gonna be why I golf so bad. Sorry. So we have our last day off today. I'm walking to breakfast right now. No golf today. It's a little bit rainy. Not much to do, really. I've got some stuff to do on my computer, so I'll do some editing on some YouTube stuff, and I have some other things to do for my academy. But yeah, tomorrow starts the race, or at least starts the setup day for us. So I got, we'll be setting up cars. We have, like I said, quite a few customers, and yeah, it looks like the forecast is going to be kind of rainy on and off all week, which is kind of disappointing, considering, you know, we were really trying to, you know, we did some testing in the dry, and then also, you know, getting the track all gripped up like we were talking about last week was going to be fun to drive on. But if it's going to be on and off rain, the track's not really going to grip up that much, so it's not the end of the world. We'll go out there. We got some laps in the wet anyways, which was important. So yeah, we'll see. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll just got to pay attention to the forecast. But yeah, now we go to Chick-fil-A for some breakfast, a nice morning Diet Coke, one of my favorite things, and then yeah, we're gonna go back and do some work. So today we did a lot of prep work. I didn't really work on the karts. I actually had to do a lot of other random stuff. It's kind of the job for me when we're working on karts. Is I get to do a bunch of random things. Everybody else gets to work on karts, which it works out. Yeah, we're done with the prep day. You can see all the karts, car covers on. It's a lot of work. Didn't really get to film much today just because you're running around all day, just getting things ready. So yeah, I mean, ready for tomorrow. Like I said, the rain's not looking super great. There's a hurricane that's coming up that is coming up through the Gulf right now, and then it's heading towards us. You know, so on Saturday I think we're gonna get some bands of the hurricane, which will make things interesting. You know, we've got a long shot for the championship anyway, so hopefully that helps. You never know. So we'll see how it goes. On to tomorrow. So we are done for the day with practice, for the first kind of official day of practice. We finished, I would say, towards the top, and there's no official timing right now, but we were, you know, one of the fastest. But it's gonna rain tomorrow, so that is unfortunate. You know, I think the track was actually starting to rubber in, which was actually kind of nice. You know, when you walk the track, your feet kind of stick to the ground, which is, dude, it's nice. We haven't had that in like years here. There's not that many people here, so unfortunately for our championship hopes, it's gonna take a real miracle to get something done, which is possible, very possible. But you know, we're hoping. So yeah, on to tomorrow. As you can see, everybody's kind of tearing down right now in there, and all the karts are covered and ready to go. And look at that sunset. It's always so pretty. The sunsets here are like the best, but you only get it when you stay super late at the track. So that's what we do. We love to stay late at the track. So we'll see. Tomorrow's a new day. Yeah, it's gonna be wet, and that's not that fun. So at least for me, it's not that fun. So I just got a really cool package in. I just got a new GoPro Hero 13. So hopefully I get to use it on the track tomorrow. You guys get to see the cool features it has. There's some really cool lenses that you can get on it. Hopefully in the future we can try some of those out that add just some different effects. But yeah, this is awesome. So thank you, GoPro, for this. So the rain's here. It's not looking too good. We're actually not doing all the practices today because it's going to get so gnarly. That hurricane's coming up towards us, and because it's going to get so gnarly, we're only going to do 2 practices, and then we're actually stopping practice because yeah, it's just going to get too bad. The weather's going to get too bad. So yeah, today 2 rain sessions, and then we go from there. Hopefully the rain comes through quickly though, and then it doesn't come back for the rest of the week. That'd be really nice. Sunday's looking a little bit better, and maybe a dry Sunday. It still looks like Saturday is going to be wet, so yeah, short day today. So it's race day here at the track. We got here a little early today just because the rain was so gnarly last night. We came back to the tent, strapped everything down extra. But yeah, the rain got so gnarly, we kind of got here early, made sure we're set up in time for everybody to show up. It's actually like 7 o'clock. We got here at 6, but it's actually 7 o'clock right now, and it's still dark. But yeah, early start to the morning. Qualifying today. It's raining, still raining. It's probably gonna be wet all week, unfortunately. Maybe Sunday looks a little bit better, so maybe we're dry for the race, which would be really nice. But for right now, it is wet, and yeah, qualify, race, everything in the wet today. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully we're a little bit faster than yesterday. So I'll give you guys a little update on how the day is going. So far, P1 and warm up. It was in the rain too, so for me, that's always a good sign. It was pretty dry, so yeah, we went to warm up, then qualifying, we went out there, actually drove through the water. It was in the dry, but there was puddles, and I drove through the water on my best lap. We still managed to squeak out pole, which was good. Kart overall, I mean, it's hard to say, what to do to the go-kart because the track's drying so quickly, and that's like your first run on it. But the dry didn't last long because now we're back to rain racing. So we just finished heat 1. We started on pole, lost the lead on the first lap. We kind of lost it in the first corner. You get stuck on the inside. It's hard to really do much other than kind of drive into the guy on the outside. So held the inside, and then guy in second just drove around the outside of us. But we weren't really that fast. We were a bit off the guy in first, and so he was able to kind of stretch away. We stayed in second, just kind of managed at that point. We got to really try to work on the kart. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can figure out a setup before the next session, and it's not last minute. But at this point, everything's last minute just because of the weather. It's just so hard to predict what's going to happen. It's finals day, Sunday, Super Sunday. We are starting 4th for the final today. Not terrible considering how bad the last heat was. So we'll see. It's somewhat drying up. It's not supposed to rain as bad today, but as you can see by the clouds behind me, it's still dark, it's still gnarly. So it's probably still going to rain a little bit, but we will see. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it dries up a little bit. That would definitely help us out. We're pretty quick in the dry. We're not too bad in the wet. I mean, staying a little bit more positive today. Obviously, it would be nice if it dried up. Right now, the track's in better condition. It's not completely soaked. I think you'd still have to be on rains, but it's not completely soaked, which is always a good sign. Not the end of the world. But as I'm saying this, the track's trying out, slowly starting to rain right now. So hopefully we can get everything done on time today. Hopefully the schedules stays. We don't have any delays because this tent is massive. I think we had 30 drivers this week, and yeah, we have a lot of work to do. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day, very long day. Hopefully we get out of here before midnight. It's gonna be a fun one. So we won. He won. Crazy in the rain too. I have no idea how that happened. Started the race, not too fast, but then the track just really started to dry up, and that really fit my style quite a bit. And so as it dried up, I was able to kind of change the line a little bit, got to lead, pulled away, then I drove off the track, made a mistake. And then in the last lap, I kind of overblocked, shouldn't have done that. And then, yeah, got passed for the lead. But in the end, my teammate ended up getting a penalty. We tried to fight it as best we could, but he did get a penalty, and so we ended up winning the race. So that's 6 races that we won this year in the regular season, which is fantastic. And yeah, it was a good way. The team ended with a 1-2 finish. I mean, couldn't ask for anything better. Now we just, start tearing down. We've got all this from all the way over there to all the way over here to tear down. No real time for celebrating because we just go straight into working. And we've got to do everything. Everything's got to go in that trailer. So let's get to work. Just got to the airport. It's like 4 in the morning. A couple guys were flying earlier today, so yeah, early flight today. But now we land in Atlanta a little bit later, and then we go straight to pick up the trailer. So it should be a fun day. I'm really excited. And we drive straight home. So long day, but a fun day. So we made it to Atlanta. We're here. It's been a long morning. I was exhausted. I barely slept on the flight. But yeah, we're here. And my girlfriend's on her way right now with the dog to pick us up. She'll pick me up. And then we're going to head straight to the guy who we're buying the trailer from. It's about an hour from here. So we got a little bit of a drive after that. And then another, I'd say 8 hours home. So it's gonna be a day, but that's part of it, you know. I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep right now, and we're just going for it. So yeah, follow along for the day. It's gonna be just a long day, but I'm really excited for this trailer. It's gonna really, it's really cool. So we got it, finally. We got the trailer, and it's sick. I mean, this thing is so cool. It's so pretty on the outside, nice and clean. The whole inside is already set up for karting too, which is like fantastic for us because it's exactly what we're going to use it for. Yeah, guys, I mean, look at this. This is like such a cool like new operation for us at these races. Hopefully it's going to help us out a lot at these more like regional level races. We're going to be able to pack a couple more guys from our team, have a little nicer setup, have some AC. It gets really hot in Florida. These past couple races have been really, really hard for us, and we have AC and everything in here. So yeah, looks really cool. Let me show you around real quick. So they've got, the previous owner already installed some engine racks right here, so you can see, right? So you can mount a couple engines on there. They've got these tire racks on the wall, which are really nice. Also an axle rack right here, which is good. Same thing over here, some tire racks up there on the top, which really good. And then up here we're gonna do our like data station and everything. We're probably gonna load it full of some parts to bring to the races with us. Brody really likes it. He's gonna have some AC at the racetrack, so he's really happy about that. But yeah, look at it. I mean, it's sick. This is freaking awesome. Really excited. We got about 4 hours left of our drive here. It is a tough one. I am on my absolute last bit of energy. But we've got some Diet Cokes. The dog's finally asleep in the back. And we're watching our favorite vlogger, Paging Miss Tomorrow. He is our Disney vlogger that we like to watch all the time. Even though we go to Disney a lot, we like to watch other people go to Disney. So spirits are high, even though energy is low. But the trailer's driving nice. I'm really excited with it. We're gonna drop it off tonight, and then we're gonna be back at the track tomorrow morning early to get to work. We have a full week's worth of work. You guys won't go along with me for that. We're gonna end the vlog after today. But yeah, it's another work week right after this, so not gonna be able to get much of our sleep back. But we just got to try and get it back over little by little over the next couple of days. So we will be done with this drive in like 4 hours. So we finally made it. We're here at the Orlando Kart Center. It is 7:40, almost 8 o'clock. And yeah, we made it. It's been a long day of driving, but we did it. And yeah, that's been our whole trip from the test weekend all the way to the race. You guys got to see everything, all the way to getting my trailer and then getting everything hooked up. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more stuff like this. If so, we'll keep it up. It's not that hard for me, and I enjoy it a lot. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. See you guys in the next one.